friends, it's Bella and welcome to Beauty on a Budget, and a very, very happy new year to each and every one of you. I hope the year brings you lots of joy and luck and happiness and all good things. So, New Year's resolutions. I always say revolutions. New Year's resolutions have we made any? I've got a thing about New Year's resolutions. I try to make ones that I know I'm going to stick to. Now, a lot of people think, well, you can start these things, you know, anytime, and right enough, you can. But for me, it's always been a sort of a starting place for new plans for a new year, for the new beginning of the new year. And I've always tried to make them then. And so far, I've seemed to have managed that. I've made quite a few, and I've done quite well. I've had a few fails as well, but I've done quite well. This year I have 3, and I wanted to share them with you. My first one is don't buy so much makeup. I can't go on a total no buy because certain things have shelf lives. So I have to buy mascara because you can't use more than 3 months. And foundation I would just use up anyway. And the shelf life as well. So foundations and mascaras I'd have to continue buying. Also, I will buy things that go, because I want to do the 15 to 20 pounds. You know Bella's box? It was opposed to glossy box or birch box. I'll carry on with the Bella box next year. Oh, this year? This year. I'll carry on with that. So I'll have to buy things with that. But that will not just be makeup. That will be toiletries and what I can get, the sort of things that you would find in a glossy box. So I will have that. Obviously, I'm not including soap and deodorants and things like that because Shaja's shampoo, we all have to buy that all the time. But actual makeup, skincare, I will have to keep buying because once the jar runs out, you need them. But I'm talking about actual makeup. I've got enough eyeshadows, brow products, blushes, highlighters, lipsticks. I have got enough of everything. So I'm going to try. I'll do a lot of get ready with me still. But I've got so many different palettes that I could use for that. And, you know, at the end of the day, I made this, you know, I've said many times this channel for budget, for beauty on a budget. Well, if you're on a budget, you can't go out and buy all those palettes, can you? You can't do it either. So I thought, well, why would I go on with palette after palette and showing you different things when, you know, my target audience is without doubt those that are on a budget. So, no, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to, I wouldn't say it was a total no buy because I have to buy, like I said, for my Bella box. But as for makeup, yes, I'm going to try and not use, you know, buy any. And also to use up the things that are used up a lot because I've got a project pan coming up that I do with Elle every year, and so I'm going to try and sort that out for you this week. And I'll go on the things that are almost used up and that should be used up. I've done a bit of a purge of my makeup drawers. They're half the size they were because there was things in there that was out of date. There was lip glosses that smelled horrible. So I've done a bit of a purge of that. And what I'm going to do now is use up, because if I buy more, it's going to be the same next year. I'm going to be throwing more away. So that's number 1. Number 2 is to be more health conscious. Now, I'm not talking about going to the gym 3 times a week because I couldn't do it. All of you, well, I'm sure most of my friends, you know that I've got fibromyalgia and that arthritis and that I can't do an awful lot. But there are exercises and there are things that I can do. I've done a lot of studying about it, so I'm hoping to do that. Well, I'm going to do that. I'm going to start that. Also, a diet. I want to be more food conscious. I wouldn't say that. I don't like the word dieting, slimming dieting. I want to be more food conscious. And I think I said to you that I was going to try that with Food Focus. Well, I'm going to try it because I've done it with Food Focus lots of times. And sort of combine that a little bit with maybe intermittent fasting, see how I go. I've still got a lot of studying to do on that. But I'm going to start that. Well, I've started it already, the Food Focus. I'll look into a little bit more about intermittent fasting. I don't really know enough about that yet. But I love Food Focus because I love the way it counts my nutrition and it counts the, you know, the calcium in things and the vitamins. I love that, you know. So what I'm going to do Friday, I will dedicate Friday's video just to Food Focus. I'll tell you what I do. I'll put the links and screenshots and everything up for you. Now, this is not follow me, let's all slim together. This is just showing you what I do and trying, you know, encouraging us really. Just encouraging each other to be the best we can be. Not let's drop 3 dress sizes or let's stand on the scales and tell everybody what we weigh. Not that at all. It's just to encourage each other to just, you know, be the best we can and the healthiest we can be. But as I said before, it's never going to be a diet channel because it's not my speciality. I can only tell you what works for me and what I'm doing, but I don't know enough about it, and I'm certainly not professional enough about it to, you know, to advise you on any kind of diet really. That's something you need to take up with your doctor. But this is something that works for me, and I'll just share it with you, and you can sort of take the road with me if you wanted to, or just watch me, and you know, we'll encourage each other. But it's nothing about what you weigh every week. It's nothing about I failed. It's nothing about, you know, didn't you do well? Nothing like that. It's just encouragement for each other, so we know there's others out there doing the same. And my third one, and probably the most important, is to get to know you guys better. You're such great support to me. A year ago, I never dreamt that I would make so many friends. You know, when you're starting out YouTube, I knew what I wanted to do. I knew the encouragement for women on a budget. I knew that was my goal. But I never thought that I'd make such real personal friends. And I do. I really consider so many of you my friend. It's just great. And anybody who says virtual friends don't exist is just talking hogwash, because they do. And like I've said before, I'm more than appreciative of you guys. But I want to get to know you better. I want you to be able to know me a bit better. And the one thing that I think, let me just turn the screen down a little bit. I think it's the one thing that I want to do, that I'm going to try and pluck up the courage to do, is to do a bit of live streaming. Now, I want your opinions on that and what you think of it. If I was to live stream, would you be interested? Would you come in? If I give you the dates, when I do it, won't be for a while. Yeah, I've got to pluck up the courage. But would you come in? And if I give you the dates, I would sort a date out that would be, and times of the day as well, that will be suitable for the UK and the US. So it wouldn't put anybody out. Would you prefer it weekends or during the week? And would you like to do it? Would you like to come in? Because I just think it's a way that I can talk back to you. You know, I can read your comments and I can directly talk back to you. And also for you to talk to each other. Because that's what I do. I go on other people's live streams and I really, really enjoyed them. It's not something I do all the time. Not all the time. Maybe every couple of months. But let me know what you think. If you'd like me to live stream. I just thought it's a way of, you know, you could get to know me better and I could kind of answer you straight away, you know. And I've got, my subscribers are growing, slowly, but they're growing. And the big thing with me is to have that contact and to write back to everybody that writes to me. Because, you know, I think it's an honour you write to me and spend your time commenting on my page, and I just like to write back to you. But the more and more I get, the harder that gets, because obviously the time that takes. But I don't want to lose that. I never want to lose that. The one thing about YouTube, and it's great that I'm growing slowly, and I'm so appreciative, but I don't want to get that. I haven't got that special connection because it's just a big number. Do you know what I mean, guys? So if I do live streaming, I think that can help. Just so you know that I'm here, and you know that I'll answer your questions all the time, and I just don't want to get too big for my own boots. Do you know? Do you know what I'm talking about? I'm so professional. Anyway, guys, that is my 3 New Year's resolutions. Please share yours with me if you want to. If they're private, you don't have to share them. But you know, they're my 3, and I just hope to keep them this year. And I think they all can kind of help both of us, all of us, really. So I'll see you again on Friday. Friday I'm going to, you know, try and zoom in on my food focusing and us to think about nutrition and so forth. But no, it's no biggie, so don't worry. I'm not going to be a diet channel. They'll only come up every now and again. Okay, so I'll see you again on Friday. You have a good week and a very, very, very happy New Year. Bye, guys. Bye.